Hey, everybody. It's good to see everybody again. Bear with me, I'm a little tired. Um, so, last week, my awesome mother asked me to speak, and I thought I gave enough excuses to say no, but I always came to say yes. Main reason is I know I need to. There's one thing that's going to grow me, and that's doing this. Um, and I knew I was going to have the same problem as I did last time. Like, what am I going to talk about? And so was it like Friday or something like that? My wife and I are coming back from St. Louis. We're in the car, and I said, "Babe, I don't know what I'm going to talk about." And she said, "You should ask your mom." Like, I'm not going to ask my mom. And she said, "Well, did you pray about it?" I said, "No." And so, before we even had that conversation, I said, "Man, I'm not a teacher, you know? I don't teach. I don't, like, same thing." I was like, just down on myself. Well, I prayed that night, and it was instant. God just talked to me. He said, he's like, "You're going to talk to people about lies." And he brought that lie up that I just told myself. It was the lies that we tell ourselves. Because the truth is, I was made to be a teacher. I was made to teach. And we all are on different levels. And that's who he created me to be. So it's another heavenly mindset, right? And so then that kind of got me down a rabbit hole of heavenly mindset, truth, and lies. 2 weeks ago, I was having a conversation with my wife and my father-in-law. And anyone who knows my father-in-law, and he was actually saying this in this conversation, that he's a very logical man, which he is. He's just like my wife, went to school for accounting, numbers man, loves numbers because they make sense, and this is the logic, and this is what it says. And me, being the abrasive person that I am, came at it from a different angle just to kind of challenge it a little bit. And I said, being logical is great in a lot of aspects. But I said, what if Moses used earthly logic? It's a burning bush. See ya. You know? Oh, we came up to the sea. Well, I guess we should just walk back. Right? Earthly logic says this is impossible and I'm not doing it because that's what logic says. But the heavenly truth is you will walk forth. Right? And so the Lord kept giving me a bunch of lies that I'd told myself. So a lot of times, a little disclaimer here, when I say you, I mean me. When I say us, I mean me. Because in the military, when there's something you're learning or something you need help to learn, they make you teach it. Because the best way to learn something is to teach it. So lies that I have told myself. This is fun. All right. So logic says, so when I got my cast off my hand, it was completely atrophied. It was disfigured, discolored. It was pretty gross. So gross, I took a picture of it and put it on Facebook. Because that's what you do. And most of the comments are, "What is that?" But I told I was like, I cried. I said I'd never play bass again. That's something I've done since I was 12. Um, Not as good as I was, but I'm getting better. Um, but that was a lie I told myself right off the bat. Because logic, doctors, what you see in front of you, if you're looking earthly wisdom, and what's in front of you is not necessarily the truth. Um, and so there's um, a lot of opportunities out there for us to, one, identify a lie, right? Identify the lie, rebuke it, and then speak truth. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. When you're speaking truth, you are speaking life. You're speaking Jesus into people, into yourself. When you look in the mirror, you should say, I am beautifully made. So, there was this one time, it was a while back. I think it was, we had friends over, and a friend of a couple of ours, they've been trying to have kids for a little bit. And I don't remember the conversation exactly, but she said something, and another friend of ours said, well, good thing you don't have kids, or you're never going to have kids, or something like that. It wasn't meant to be hurtful, and I wasn't even in the conversation. I was like eating at the table. And across the room, I said, I rebuke that. She said, thanks, Bryce. But it's recognizing those lies, even though they are meant to be maybe funny, or maybe they're meant to be sarcastic, but recognizing them and then put it on a course correction for truth. That is what I wanted to discuss today. There's a lie I used to tell myself in Iraq, actually. I had said it a lot. Is that this is the land that God forgot about. And the truth is, he kept me alive every day, on a regular basis. Thanks to my mom praying her butt off. But these are lies that I started seeing every day. Someone cuts me off. The guy's an idiot. He's not an idiot. God didn't create an idiot. Guy's a thief. He's not a thief. God doesn't create thieves. Right? So the discussion I wanted to have, maybe from your own point of view in your own life, or things that you've gotten better at. This is something that I am learning, because every day I see somebody and I'm like, that whatever lie, when I could be speaking truth into that person's life, right? Or into my own, right? I see myself in the mirror, and the first thing I see are my flaws, right? I'm in his image. So are you looking into his flaws? No, there's no flaws. You're created perfect. And that's all I got. So I couldn't stretch that into 20 minutes.
In the presence of your glory, the vibration of your song rings true inside my heart and reminds me who I am. Who I am. Sing over me, my destiny.